What's up guys, welcome back to Fallout 3. I had to get this video out ASAP because when I record, it just eats up my gigs, and the combination of that with these huge mods that I'm downloading makes my hard drive scream in agony. So this vid is going to be quick and I'm going to get straight to the point. The first one up is Springvale Boatyard, pilotable boats. This is going to add some docks by the water next to the Springvale School. It seems exciting at first, but immediately after loading up the game with this mod installed, you will see that the controls of your characters have been altered, and they are just bad. So it feels like the camera is on ice. It's just very slippery, like, and like you will notice this before you even get to the boat. Like, it's just on your character by default. So once I managed to actually get to the boat because it was super difficult with the sliding camera, uh the boat just didn't function properly, and you didn't even have any space to drive it. So it was like this small little area with just little body of water, and it's just these structures everywhere, and you couldn't really drive the dang thing. So I think a boat mod would be great for this game, but this one just ain't it, and I definitely suggest that you stay away from this mod. So next is LA Meltdown, a new world space by Lone Wanderer 1987. You can get to this new area by interacting with the car that's on the roof of the Statesman Hotel. Once I went to this new world space, the car that was used to get me there is destroyed, so I had no idea how to get back once arriving. So the area looks really nice. It's like a night city with most of the buildings still intact, and the area will be night regardless of what time that you arrive in this place. So the area has some super mutants, and it has some cluttered interiors. The area is fully nav mesh. Everything is good, but there are some rooms that aren't yet complete. So you can open some doors and see into the void. And there was a theater, but it was locked, and you could only open it with a key. And I could not find this key. I was like running around checking all the super mutants that I killed, seeing if they had a key on the inventory, checking any containers that I could find, and I just couldn't find it. So the mod feels like it's a work in progress, but it was still enjoyable just for, like, all the areas and, running around shooting up the mutants. And because I don't know how to return to the capital wasteland after arriving in this area, I'm going to pass on this one. Next is Red Rocket Player Home by Tol Jali, and this is going to place a new building at the Red Rocket in Springvale, and it will be serving as a player home. So the place looks very nice, it's well decorated, and it has a few rooms. So I really like this place, and the design is so good. It's great for a player just starting a new game. And there's even a mounted mole rat head on the wall here. I didn't even know that that was a vanilla item. So that's really nice. The place is actually in the basement with a trap door that opens if you toggle a switch that's hidden in a cabinet. So the entrance has some clutter and a bear trap like on the ground, and I didn't like this as I thought it was preventing my followers from getting around and getting downstairs. But after opening this mod up in the GEC, I actually see that the cell isn't even nav mesh. So I went ahead and did some nav meshing in here, as well as removing some of the junk in the entrance and the bear trap, so the followers can actually get around and make their way downstairs. So the creator has allowed us to make improvements to this mod and re-upload it as long as we give credits to them. So stay tuned. I will upload this in a bit. Alright guys, so the next mod up is called Camera Hotkeys, and you're also going to need the mod called FOSE console commands. And this is going to let you use some of the console commands by simply hitting a hotkey on your keyboard. So I'm going to show you how it works. You're going to go to items, then you're going to go to apparel, and then you should see an item called Camera Hotkeys menu, and then you're going to select it, and then after you select it, you're going to close the Pip-Boy, and then another menu is going to pop up. So you have 5 choices to, you know, set your settings with, to play around with. I'm just going to use one for now, and then I'm going to try to explain to you what's going on here. So you have toggle menus, which is basically going to remove the menus from the hood, like the compass, your weapon condition, your ammo, your health, things like that. And then you have fly camera mode, which is basically toggle free camera. Now there's three options for this. One is 0, actually the number 0 is disabled. 1 means free camera as in TFC, and then 2 is frozen time camera, which is basically the console command TFC1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hit toggle menus, so that way when I use this hotkey, the menus will toggle off. I'm going to hit toggle free camera mode so that it will toggle the free camera as well. And I'm going to set it to 1 because I don't want everything to freeze. I still want everything to move around. So field of view, I'm not going to touch that because I like the field of view, and it's not going to matter anyway because I'm just doing this for toggle free camera. So toggle hotkey mode, this is basically if you want it to be an actual hotkey, or if you want it to be an item that you select like in your inventory. So we want it to be a hotkey because, you know, it's better that way. So as you can see, 0 means custom hotkey, and then 1 means inventory activator. So we don't want the inventory activator, we just want the hotkey. So as you can see, 0 hotkey mode, which means we get a hotkey. So I'm going to hit set custom hotkey, and then it's going to tell me select one. I'm going to press 3 on the number pad, and then I'm going to hit done. So now it's all done and it's set up. When I hit 3 on the number pad, everything's going to disappear, and then the camera's automatically going to toggle free camera. And since I put 1, everything is still going to be moving around. So as you can see, my character is still breathing. I can still aim. I can still shoot. Alright, and then I'll just press 3 on the number pad again, and it toggles it off. And as you can see, back into settings. Back into normal mode. So that is camera hotkeys for Fallout 3. I think this is very good. I'm going to use this on my next playthrough. So that's going to do it for me on this video. I will provide the links for these games in the description so you can try them out yourself. I'm going to be shutting down here, and I will see you all later.